The total student debt is now over $1.3 trillion.
Surpassing credit card debt and coming in second highest under mortgage debt.
While some states are moving forward to combat student debt, New York State is taking a backwards approach.
Just 10 years ago, New York State covered over half of the SUNY budget.
Now students pay more than 70% of the budget.
This is due to the SUNY 2020 program passed in 2011, which allowed for the rational tuition plan to raise tuition $300 every single year.
That's twice the rate of inflation.
They sold it on the idea that it would expand SUNY.
With things like developing more programs and departments,
Smaller class sizes.
Hiring new faculty.
More student resources.
yet all it's done is allow for the state to cut funding and instead puts a financial burden on students.
It's just the state's devaluing my education. That's it.
SUNY 2020 will also attract businesses to invest in the SUNY system, privatizing what was meant to be a public good from the start.
This is a higher learning establishment, yet it's being treated like a business.
We just keep taking out these loans
that keep bringing us down.
Holding us down so that when we graduate, we're just running in place.
Access to higher education in the United States is the gateway to upward social mobility.
Education occurs when you break out of your conceptual comfort zone and you start experiencing different realities and experiences. But if the cost of higher education keeps rising compared to the socioeconomic gap between white people and people of color in this country, then we're essentially making colleges and higher education more white.
This cuts off a lot of experiences and limits education for all students.
It will take at least 30 years for me to pay off my student debt. I can't even conceptualize that number.
I'm $30,000 in debt, and I have 2 bachelor's degrees that may not even end up paying off.
If we're going to foster a society of educated individuals who have the abilities and tools to promote growth on a societal level and innovate and advance our society, we've got to stop piling debt on the backs of students.
Student movements are gaining momentum all over the world.
This year in South Africa, students shut down and occupied just about every major university in the country, forcing their nation's president to freeze tuition.
Just a few years ago in Canada, infuriated students took to the streets to protest tuition hikes in the longest student strike and civil disobedience in the history of North America.
Students are starting to wake up and realize this isn't normal.
Holding us down in loans is holding us down in a lot of other ways, and students are going to start fighting it. Get ready for it. We are going to host a statewide walkout in protest of SUNY 2020.
From New York City to Buffalo,
Albany to Plattsburgh.
Students all over the state are going to walk out of their classes to stop this madness. Friday, March 4th at 12 p.m. to show Governor Cuomo and Nancy Zimfer that they do not stand with students if they pass rational tuition.
Join us.
Wake up, walk out.